You want me to look at the screen or that camera?
Look at the camera. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us. We are joined here by assistant coach Ricky Clarke. I'll go ahead and open things off, and then we'll take any questions. Ricky, navigating preparations for this match. How's the team just kind of navigating out for their second meeting here against Kansas City?
We're excited to be here. You know, we know Kansas is a really good team. They've had a good season so far. They're unbeaten. But you know, for us, I think our season is seeing growth and moments where we're improving. So we're excited to be here and get the ball rolling.
Thanks for that. We'll take questions now. If you have a question for Ricky, please use the raise my hand option. Theo, go ahead.
Hey Ricky, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Good, Theo. Yep.
You know, just off the bat, you're leading the team, which is, you know, interesting for this week. Can you walk me through kind of maybe how you stepped up for that role? Obviously you've been with the team, I guess, longer than anyone else, so it feels like a natural space for you to step into in this situation.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's just another day in the job, to be honest with you, Theo. You know, we work as a team, as a technical team, we work very closely together on whatever the strategy is going into a game. So if, you know, one of us was to fall wheel, like with what's happened with Fran, then I just step into the role. We'll sort of know the game plan. We're all on the same page. And for me, you know, I think the experience I've had working in different environments, also working in the men's game. I was in charge of a game at Gary Smith against the Atlanta Silverbacks. I've just been fortunate enough to be in this environment before, and I think that'll
in terms of availability, I was just wondering if you give us any update on Cece Kaiser.
I don't think Cece's going to be involved tomorrow. So I don't think you're going to see her there out on the field. But as far as availability go, I'm not sure what the current list says, but I think we're in a good spot. I think we're ready for tomorrow and ready to go and healthy.
Kansas City, you've been known, you know, obviously score a lot of goals, some of the best attackers in the league. Temwa Chawinga in particular, kind of completely lighting up the NWSL. Maybe tell me a little bit more about what you've been seeing, analysing them. I know you can't give too much away, but what's kind of the trick to trying to stop a very good attacking team?
Oh, listen, I mean, we play in the best league in the world, which means you're going to be playing against some of the best players in the world. And our job is to try and limit the amount of chances they get. We know that if we play and do the things that we talk about daily, we'll make it hard for them, you know, and that's what we're planning on trying to do tomorrow. We're trying to do the little things to prevent them wanting to get into the areas that they want to get into, wanting to cause us the problems they're going to try and cause us. And it all starts with the little details, you know, and collectively, if we all do that, I think we'll be in a good space tomorrow, regardless of who we're playing against.
Cheers, Ricky. Thanks for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Ricky, how are you?
How you doing, Dustin?
Good. Hey, 3 straight games without a goal for you guys. Obviously, you want to get the offense rolling. Is that a tactics thing? Is that a personnel thing? Just how do you kind of see that shift happening?
Oh, for us, you know, it's about just putting the work in every day on the field. You know, we look at our games, we review our games, we talk about areas that we want to get into, players we want to get into those areas. So for us, it's just about trying to execute and be better every time we step on the field. I don't know if there's an enormous amount of change in the way that we do that. It's just more of a collectively clean approach to when we're in those areas, what are we looking for? How are we going to execute and how are we going to cause problems?
And then just wanted to ask you about Barb Oliveri. She's kind of become a starter this year and blossomed. She's still very young, but just what have you seen from her this season that has got her to be a starter and an important player for this team?
Well, you know, Bob works hard. You know, I was here last year, Bob's first season back. And, you know, from that point to where she is now, she's grown tremendously as a player, but I also think as an individual, you know, her focus when she steps onto the training field now is different from what it was last year. So once you do that, once you put in the work, you know, there'll be changes in your game. And I think you're starting to see that with Barb, you know. So we're happy with where she's at, but as I'm sure knowing the player, she'll want to do more. She'll want to be better, and hopefully we'll see some of that at the weekend again.
Thanks, Ricky. Good luck.
Cheers, appreciate it.
Anything else for Ricky before we wrap up? All right, we'll close with that. We'll have this and additional items available later tonight in that folder we shared via email. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Thank you, guys.